continuing on our project, the next thing we're going to do is make sure we go back to this content slide here, and we are going to select the word every Saturday. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bold the text, and what bolding does is it emphasizes those words by using a thicker or darker style than the regular font style. With them still selected, we're going to increase the font size, so we're going to be going to the Home tab, the Font group, and this little icon here, this A with the arrow up, that's increase font size. So we're going to click that once. Okay, now what we're going to do is deselect by clicking outside of the area. So both of these slides are done. Now we're going to add new slides, change slide layouts, and change the theme. So we're going to add a new slide and enter a slide title and headings. So the text on slide 3 is going to consist of a title and 2 headings. We're going to be using the comparison style. So we are going to click on the new slide arrow here. Okay, and what this does is it gives us some options that we can use for our next layout. So we're going to do comparison. We're going to make a comparison slide. So this is what it was meant by a title and 2 headings. We have our title here, heading 1, heading 2, and then the text. So it's basically like having 2 of these slides into the same slide. In the title, we're going to type in this text: afternoon insect identification. Then we are going to have 2 headings. The first heading is going to be grasshoppers. And now this is the time we're going to press enter. So press enter and do parentheses, also known as locusts. Now we're going to select the second placeholder and type in dragonflies, enter, also mistaken for damselflies. So now we have a title and 2 headings. So the next thing we're going to do, I think we're going to go back to this eventually. We're going to click down here and we're going to go to the new slide here. Remember, we're not clicking this icon, we're clicking where it says new slide, and we're going to do title only. And the only thing we're going to add here is Twilight Firefly Hikes. Okay. So the title only slide, we're not going to be adding content here. Eventually we're going to be adding the illustration. So remember, each title or each slide layout has its own purpose. Now we're going to go ahead and change the theme. So we're going to go to the Design tab. Okay, and what the theme does is it's going to provide consistency in design and color throughout their entire presentation. At any time when we're creating this, you may decide to switch the theme so the slides have a completely total different appearance. So we are going to change the theme, and we're going to click this bottom arrow with a line over it. It's called More. And we've got some more options in changing the theme. So we're going to kind of look around and see if something else looks a little bit better. We're going to find where it says main event. And then we're going to apply this for all 4 slides. So you can see that the design has changed. The text is still the same, but the design has changed. I already don't like this as much. I think this should be a little bit larger. But I think you're going to be changing it a little bit. Okay, so we're going to change the green variant because, again, this is nature, so we want to have green. And we're going to apply that, and then we're going to save the presentation. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this video, and then we're going to move on to the next section.